Day Thomas, the pull-up jumper, and he ties the game. Joshua Jefferson looks to move in, and Jefferson puts Iowa State back up 2. Deshaun Jackson leans in.
I like it.
Dylan Mitchell spins in the lane. And the turnaround jumper from Dylan Mitchell. Left open in the corner. And a three. Taman Lipsey. Pull-up jumper. Jizzle James.
And they're not as good finishing at the basket, Roxy.
At the basket, Deshaun Jackson finishes. He has 6 already for Iowa State.
And going right at the body of Aziz Bandaogo. I mean, that's a lot of meat on Deshaun Jackson.
Open at the arc. Jizzle James strokes for 3.
So many of his shots coming off of the dribble. He had 6 made threes in that game against BYU. He has 8 in their last 2 games. He's been smoking hot from 3.
At the other end, and a 3, the second triple for Taman Lipsey. Timeout, Cincinnati. And off the bench, here is Curtis Jones going to work. And he gets the soft roll in the key.
That's where...
Backing down, Milan Momcilovic. And he has the soft touch on the step back.
Day Thomas coming to his right, and then a lob on the backside. Well executed.
Curtis Jones.
By Iowa State. And then here's Curtis Jones. One of the most...
Attacking the basket and the scoop. Keyshawn Gilbert's first points of the afternoon.
And that's when Iowa State gets into their driving kick game. And that's where those 2 guards are so good.
An errant pass from Jizzle James and a steal for Iowa State. Averaging 9.5 steals a game, the Cyclones, as Curtis Jones already with 7. The lead is double digits. 5 to shoot for the Bearcats. Day Thomas launching. And a 3 for Day Thomas. I mean, that's not how he drew it up.
I don't think so. To have to create or take a shot. And now you've got it much more in the hands of James and Thomas.
Step back by Jizzle James. They leave Momcilovic open. Way off of the 3. The rebound, Tyler Betsy. And Cincinnati looking to attack. Jizzle James, transition 3. Ball was deflected. That's why the Bearcats could go into the backcourt to get it. Cincinnati winning 3 straight. And Day Thomas inserted into the starting lineup for Cincinnati. And the pull-up jumper, Jizzle James with 12. James shovels it to Aziz Bandaogo in the reverse, and it crawls in, and we're tied at 34. Step back from Jizzle James. You think he's feeling it? My goodness.
You know, he's going to hit tough shots because he takes a lot of them. You can't overreact, but my word, that's like his 3rd tough shot he's hit in this first half.
Step back at the other end. The answer, Curtis Jones.
And on the other end, Curtis Jones through the legs. He's so wet. You're like Iowa State out of halftime, trapping that ball screen with Jizzle James, saying we are getting the ball out of your hands.
They find Aziz Bandaogo underneath, and Day Thomas the pass.
Really nice delivery, and how about the roll there by Bandaogo?
8 points for Aziz Bandaogo. Milan Momcilovic in the key, and we're knotted at 41. Now he's posting up, poked away by Dylan Mitchell. Jizzle James weaves his way up the floor, and James a reverse lay-in, and he knocks the game at 43.
Just can't make a post pass there. Good poke away by Dylan Mitchell. And then Jizzle James Little stumble into your living room.
Joshua Jefferson spins underneath. Missed it at the rim, and then it wouldn't crawl in. Chatfield, a second chance for Brant Chatfield.
Trice was roll blocked and trampled by 3 Minnesota players, and then passed away 2 days later from hemorrhaging lungs and internal bleeding that unfortunately the doctors could not stop. And as Cincinnati retakes the lead here, and they're up 1 as Simas Lukosius with his second 3 of the day. Here come the Cyclones. How about that one from Dillon Mitchell?
There's more points off of this turnover. Just a soft pass cross court that Dillon Mitchell goes flying.
Curtis Jones. Short, but the rebound and a putback. Brant Chatfield for Iowa State.
He's been unbelievable. And it's the offensive glass starting to play a role here in this game for Iowa State.
Joshua Jefferson squares up and strokes it as Iowa State seesaws in front. Here come the Cyclones. Step back, Keyshawn Gilbert. Spotting up, and a 3. Milan Momcilovic. Jefferson cuts inside. Corner 3. Milan Momcilovic the miss, but Joshua Jefferson cleans it up for the Cyclones. 16-5 surge for the Cyclones. The step back, Jizzle James for the Cincinnati Bearcats. Where do they turn for offense? Josh Reed. Rainbow 3 from Reed, his second triple. 6-point lead for the Cyclones. Make it 9. Milan Momcilovic 3. And a steal again for Tamin Lipsey. He's home free.
The steal going to break, sloppy pass. And there's that guy. You were talking about his theft ability earlier in the game.
The flyby. Jizzle James. Career high tying 25 for James. 20-win season under TJ Otzelberger in his career between UNLV, South Dakota State, and now Iowa State. Final score 81-70. The Cyclones now 10-4 in Big 12 play.